Pardon Dust is a new grenade launcher added to Destiny 2 as part of the 30th anniversary pack. This one is a decent grenade launcher, plus it sits in the kinetic slot, so it can roll with some really good perks. Well, today I'm going to have a look at the Pardon Dust stats, the god rolls to chase for PVE and PVP, plus how to get Pardon Dust in Destiny 2. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. And roughly 98% of viewers who watch This Week in Video Games aren't subscribed, so subscribe today and never miss an update. Well, first up today, let's have a look at the weapon itself. So Pardon Dust is a legendary kinetic grenade launcher with a lightweight frame, meaning it's a one-shot handheld grenade launcher with remote detonation. So you fire and then release to detonate. We're looking at the stats. You've got 35 for stability, 71 for handling, 72 for reload speed, 76 for velocity, and it's got a blast radius of 55. It's a 90 rounds per minute grenade launcher with one in the magazine. So regarding the other kinetic grenade launchers, we do have ignition code. However, that was locked behind seasonal content. This one is free for all players, so if you've been missing a kinetic grenade launcher, now is a great time to pick one up. Well, next up, let's have a look at the Pardon Dust God Roll Guide. So for PvE, volatile launch, blinding grenades, auto-loading holster and vorpal weapon would be a decent roll. So volatile launch greatly increases the blast radius, although slightly decreases handling and projectile speed. Blinding grenades greatly increase the blast radius, and auto-loading holster is where the weapon is automatically reloaded after a short period of time. And then finally you got vorpal weapon, well that is great for big damage against bosses. Given the buff to pulse monitor, it's also worth looking out for that perk too. Well, for PvP, countermass, high velocity rounds, killing wind, and rampage is a decent roll, so countermass greatly controls recoil and also improves the stability and the handling too, whereas the high velocity rounds increase the projectile speed and the reload speed. That's always good, getting the grenade in your enemy's face quicker, especially in PvP. Killing wind is where final blows grant increased mobility, range and handling for a short duration. And finally got rampage, that increases the damage after a kill, and it also stacks up to 3 times. Well, next up today, let's have a look at how to get Pardon Dust in Destiny 2. So to get this one, it is a reward from the Dares of Eternity activity, which is part of the 30th anniversary pack. The good news is it's free for all players, meaning that everyone can get this weapon. Now this can either drop from the activity itself or from the loot chests in Xur's treasure hoard. So what you want to do is run through the Dares of Eternity and pick up the keys at the end. Then you want to use the keys to open the loot chest with Xur, and hopefully the weapon will drop for you. Well, let me know down in the comments what you think of Pardon Dust and let me know your top roll. Well, that is it for this guide for how to get the Pardon Dust in Destiny 2. And as always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Well, thanks again. I'll see you soon.